Hello! Today I'd like to tell you a little bit about sketch notes and give you a quick overview of some of the different kinds of elements that are part of a sketch note, also sometimes called visual note-taking. So sketch notes are a way that you visually can show or represent the things that you're learning. Typically, people make sketch notes while they are listening to somebody talk, but they could also be done to show what you are learning from a chapter in a book, or even as a way to represent some of your ideas. Typically, they will include some kind of text, pictures to represent ideas, and then a variety of different organizers, which includes things like bullets and frames, lines, arrows, connectors, and all kinds of different symbols. And I'm going to share a little bit about each one of these elements of the sketch note. So to get started with making a sketch note, you need a way to be organizing your ideas on the paper. The simplest way is to perhaps just create a list and do your ideas in a column going down. And using bullet points is a good way to do this. And your bullet points don't necessarily have to be dots. They could be all kinds of other things as well. Another way is to use spokes. And a lot of times people do this kind of structure as a word map or a mind map with an idea in the center and then different sub-ideas coming out from the spokes. Another way of organizing it is just to create a path of ideas that goes from one area in the note to another and shows a structure or a sequence just by creating a pathway of ideas. Another way is just to organize your space into boxes or shapes, rectangles, and that can be in all kinds of different ways depending on what you are coming up with. And then some people just kind of like to just popcorn it. They put them all over the place and just kind of make a mixture of ideas in little clouds or circles. And absolutely that's fine too. And in most cases, you're probably going to combine a variety of several different ways together as you are putting together your notes. And that's fine too. There's no right or wrong way. Your notes also are going to have some kind of writing or text. And in most cases, you're just going to keep it pretty basic. You're going to use maybe capital letters for some words and lowercase for other ones. By making your line thicker, you are showing that those words are emphasized. You can also use cursive, and then there's lots of fancy things that you can do to add drama by adding wiggles. If you're good, you can do an outline or even do some fancy kinds of writing, even simply by putting little dots at the end of the letters works great. And don't forget that color is a great way to give emphasis to words by making them stand out, the more important words, to give them colors or glows. Now, you don't really have to be an artist to be a sketchnoter. You can very easily use just basic shapes to get across ideas. Use simple stick figures in your drawings. One trick I like to do is to sketch very lightly with a light, more transparent color of pencil, and then go back over top of it with a darker pencil, especially if I'm not quite sure if what I am writing or drawing is going to look good. And finally, I really suggest if you're getting stuck and need some ideas, just use Google and use the word clip art as a keyword as you are searching for an idea, and oftentimes you will get an idea that you can use for your sketches. As you start to organize your ideas, you're going to need some kind of container or shape to help you to emphasize certain ideas. And any shape will do, a square, a circle, a triangle. I oftentimes like to use a cloud shape or this burst shape with a zigzag. You can also use speech bubbles. You can make simple little signs and flags. And if you get fancy, you can even do kind of a little banner to show key ideas that you want to emphasize. You also are going to need to use lines to organize your ideas. Sometimes the lines will be used to divide one idea from another, and sometimes they will be used to connect an idea together. Use a variety of different kinds of lines: straight, curvy, zigzag, dotted lines. And then don't forget about arrows. They are really essential to use to connect different ideas together. And then also lines can be used to give emphasis, whether you are using the lines to highlight an idea or to add glows or emphasis on it. All of those kinds of things can draw people's attention to ideas that are important. Finally, remember that a sketch note is about ideas. You don't have to be a great artist to have fun and make a good sketch note. There is no right or wrong way to do it. What works for you is what shows the things that you are learning and organizes them in a way that makes sense to you. So just relax, draw, and have fun. And I think you will find that making a sketch note is a great way to learn and to organize your thinking.